So you want to take to the water, but you can't decide whether to try a stand-up paddleboard or a kayak. Which one is better? SUP vs kayak? While both paddleboarding and kayaking water sports can be so much fun, you may prefer one over the other, depending on what type of experience you're looking for. And that's why we have put together some information on both kayaks and SUP to help you choose which one will be best for you. Paddleboard vs kayak. It's no surprise that being out on a SUP board can be a great workout for your body, including your lower body. But the best part about paddleboarding is that because you're standing up, you are using your entire body to propel yourself across the water, giving all your muscles a workout vs kayak paddling, which is a lot of upper body movements. Standing up on a paddleboard will also allow you to improve your balance, strengthening your leg muscles, while at the same time, strengthening your core strength and improving your fitness level. It can also help to relieve stress, as you are fully immersed in nature and surrounded by water for long periods. Paddleboarding has its advantages over kayaking in that you can get involved in a lot of activities using your paddleboard that you wouldn't be able to do while kayak paddling. This can include yoga, that would be so weird, as well as activities that you would often do in a kayak, such as paddleboard fishing, racing, or long-distance touring, with boards designed for each purpose, such as with included rod holders and other accessories or D-rings to add your own storage system. With the stability of paddleboard, you essentially have more options for when it comes to actually paddling it. You can even catch some waves, if surfing is your thing. Or add a kayak seat if you want extreme versatility. Paddleboard yoga has become a popular form of exercise, and if you've ever been anywhere near an ocean or lake, you will probably have seen people out there trying SUP yoga. Because you're out on the water, you're essentially closer to nature, in a peaceful environment that can enhance your yoga experience for a more isolated workout for most people. In addition to that, doing yoga on the water can help you free your mind even more, as the sound of water can help you to relax. You will also be able to gain a unique vantage point from the paddleboard, with sidelines over the water towards the horizon. Learning to paddleboard is relatively easy and almost anyone can do it, which is probably why the sport has seen such a rise in popularity over the last few years. Balancing just takes a little practice. Because of the stability of stand-up paddleboards, they are difficult to tip over, and since they are essentially a floating platform, it is also easier for you to climb back on if and when you fall or jump off vs kayak re-entering. Inflatable SUP are especially stable. One obvious advantage of a kayak over paddleboard is the availability of more storage options, and particularly dry storage options. While some paddleboards may have bungee cords to store gear, they are basically just boards with tie-downs and D-rings, without the covered areas that you might find on most kayaks, especially on the sit-in side. This means you can load up your kayak with camping gear and head out on a multi-day adventure over longer distances. But with both activities, you may need waterproof dry bags to keep more gear dry. Paddleboarding may be a great option in the summer on flat water, but in the winter paddling conditions can be a little chilly, especially if you fall in even with certain wetsuits or dry suits. Sit-inside kayaks, on the other hand, can be a great cold weather vessel, as you will be able to stay warm and dry in your cockpit with your spray skirt attached, even when it's icy. Kayaks offer protection from the elements inside a cockpit. If you're looking to get to a place quickly, then a kayak will probably be your best option. First of all, with the double-bladed paddle you will be able to paddle faster, as you won't have to move each blade from one side to the other, like you would on a paddleboard, since it only has a blade at one side. Another factor that can affect the speed of a paddleboard is the wind, as standing up can slow you down. Being in a kayak, however, you are closer to the water and therefore more wind-resistant and aerodynamic. If you're paddling over long distances, you might find that sitting in a kayak seat is more comfortable than standing on top of a paddleboard. Paddling in rougher or choppy conditions or windy conditions may also be more comfortable in a kayak than on a paddleboard. Kayaks offer better stability in choppy waters because of the shapes of their hulls, generally speaking. They may also be easier to control and paddle in a straight line because of their more hydrodynamic shape compared to the wider, flatter paddleboard. Now that you've read about the advantages of both kayaking and paddleboarding, you will be able to see which sport might suit you and your lifestyle the best. With each sport having its own benefits, you will see why choosing the best one out of the two might be a difficult choice. So who's the clear winner of the paddleboard vs kayak battle? Getting out on a paddleboard can be an easy option for anyone who's looking to have some fun on the water in a warmer climate where the shallow waters aren't too rough, and it can be a good choice if you're new to water sports. Kayaking can be a better choice if you're looking to spend several hours at a time on the water or head out on camping trips with a lot of gear in a fishing kayak. You might find that kayaks are better suited to colder climates, especially if you go for a sit inside, compared to a more exposed paddleboard. SUPs kayak could be personal choice for most paddlers as both kayaks and stand-up paddleboards have their own advantages. We are almost wrapping up. These are the common differences between these two. Hope you liked this video. Please comment, share and subscribe to this channel for more videos.